The rush is amazing when you're sitting in the theater and you know that those sounds were made by yours truly.
Yeah. You know, it's the Foley philosophy. Do it till you get it right, and it's done. And when it's done, you've done it.
Sensational.
Our next two presenters can be seen in upcoming releases.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. All right, that's going good.
Yeah, it's
Everything's
going
going really good. Good.
Going very well.
Good. I think this is good when you and I do like banter stuff together. It's very good.
Ben, we talked about this backstage. I need you to bring it down a notch. Just bring it down. All right, you got to do push-ups or something. Get a little steam off.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe. Okay.
I'm gonna do this intro on my own.
All right. Something, you know, cool, little like funny zinger I add.
Baby goes to sleep now. I'm gonna do this on my own.
Okay. Can I? Thank you. Have fun. Go ahead.
Okay. Our next two presenters can be seen in upcoming releases. She co-stars with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Eraser, and he's starring in Fled. Vanessa Williams and Lawrence Fishburne.
You know, it takes a lot of people to make a movie.
In fact, the actual number is 5,213, and that's not including the entourages.
But sometimes the chemistry between two people, just two people on screen, can make or break a movie.
And the next nominees are duos that definitely made these films.
Best on-screen duo. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys.
You know, you drive almost slow enough to drive Miss Daisy.
What you gonna do?
Can you stay focused?
What are you talking about? I'm focused.
Yeah, focused on all this scattered ass around here.
David Spade and Chris Farley, Tommy Boy.
Okay, let's check you out.
All right.
It's a clip on. Are you sure?
Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, Seven.
You want to come take a look at this?
No one cut anything.
This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's laughing at us. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, Friday.
Look, she bending over.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
Miss Parker just don't know.
Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, Toy Story.
Sheriff, this is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic because of you. The security of this entire universe is in jeopardy.
You are a toy!
You are a sad, strange little man.
And the best on-screen duo is Chris Farley and David Spade, Tommy Boy.
Oh, use your legs. It's fake, Chris. Don't eat it.
Whoa, Dave! There's a live one.
Okay, so, well, we want to thank you for choosing Tommy Boy, rated G. And we'd like to, I want to thank Chris, and I want to thank Lorne Michaels, who produced it, and Paramount, and all the people that went beep, boop, bop, boop. Tommy Boy. And I just said, no, maybe, when did you turn into Wilford Brimley? Okay. And then, does this mean keep talking?
Keep going.
You're the brains of this outfit. Keep talking. Okay, so and then hopefully we'll get to do another one someday, and thank you very much. We'll see you. All right.
Could you just move your hat a little bit? Thank you. Okay. Our next two presenters are serving up Best Villain. She's an actress who made her mark in Beautiful Girls, and he's an actor who starred in The Usual Suspects. Please welcome Natalie Portman and Gabriel Byrne.
As a personal friend of Kaiser Soze, I can assure you that I know a bad guy when I see one.
Some call them evil, some call them depraved, some call them...
Studio executives.
Right. Here are 5 genuinely evil nominees, each of them evil in their own very way.
Best Villain. Jim Carrey, Batman Forever.
For it knowledge is power. Then a god am.
John Travolta, Broken Arrow.
Would you mind not shooting at the thermonuclear weapons?
You're out of your mind.
Ain't it cool?
Joe Pesci, Casino.
I'll take a walk down over to the bank, and if you don't have my money for me, I'll crack your head wide open in front of everybody in the bank. That's my business. That's what I do.
Kevin Spacey, Seven.
I'm setting the example, and what I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied and followed forever.
Tommy Lee Jones, Batman Forever.
Lock! Blind, stupid, simple, doodah, clueless.
And the winner is Kevin Spacey from Seven.
Thank you, all the MTV voters, all you fans. This means a lot. I have to thank 2 supremely fine gentlemen in Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. I had a great time with them. I have to thank the extraordinary director of this film, David Fincher, who's right there. And Andrew Walker, Kevin, who wrote the coolest dialogue I've ever said. Thank you very much, my friend. Arnold Colpelson, thank you for producing this movie. Thank you very much.
This is the 25th award I've given to Kevin Spacey.
Coming up, Kiss.
What?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
What would you do? How much would you be so pissed with?
Fugees. David Duchovny. Whoopi Goldberg.
I have a lot of shots of me looking at this project.
Garbage. And the award for...
The best kiss, of course.
When the 1996 MTV Movie Awards continues.
All right, you know, it's really a treat for me to introduce these next presenters. In fact, I would go as far as to say it's a dream come true. I mean, they haven't been together in 17 years. And
I got here as soon as I could. We've all agreed that I'm way better at improv than you, and you're floundering. So, you wanted the best, you got the best. Kiss.
Appropriately, the next category is Best Kiss, and the nominees are...
Best Kiss. Winona Ryder and Dermot Mulroney. Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. Go, go, go! Jim Carrey and Sophie Okonedo.
I've been watching you for as long as I can remember. You're all a real man.
I would love to help. But you see, I have vowed to take a life of celibacy.
Keanu Reeves and Aitana Sanchez Gijon.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky.
Natasha Henstridge and Anthony Guidera.
All right. That's better.
distinguished category. It's Natasha Henstridge and Anthony Guidero for Species.
Probably never get another award for the rest of my life, so I'm just going to stand here and enjoy it while he talks.
I want the olive in this martini.
My mom's going to kill me, Anthony.
I am alive.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Cynthia.
Ted. We have the same manager. That's cool. Thanks to my family and everybody.
Love you, Mom.
Thank you very much.
So, okay, you're probably going, is this a Noxzema commercial or what? But seriously, I have a way normal life for a teenage girl. I get up, I brush my teeth, and I pick out my school clothes. Then I go to school. Suddenly, I'm having a Twin Peaks experience. A C for a class in World War II history. Christ, I lived through the damn thing. Dee?
Stop, homegirl.
Did you get your report card?
Yeah, I'm toast. How'd you do?
Oh, I could feel the chunks rising up in my throat. My father's gonna go ballistic on me. If he was still alive.
Cher, this whole grade thing is making me totally postal. How come we're still on our phones?
It's the only way I can hear anymore. As if. Dee and I are best friends. But what's with the hat?
Here comes Ty.
The 411 on Ty is that she's a big slut.
What up?
Which I must give her snaps for.
What'd we do in PE?
Tennis. But I got out of it because my plastic surgeon says I shouldn't do anything where balls fly at my face.
There goes your social life.
Definitely a ball one. Break me off a piece of that. Too puny. I like 'em big. Cher, what do you think?
I don't like him big. At my age, I can't afford to break a hip.
I don't care either way. Just as long as his, you know what, isn't crooked. I really hate that. Don't scare her. Why, what's wrong? Cher is saving herself for Luke Perry. Cher, you're a virgin.
You see how picky I am about my teeth, and they just go into my mouth.
Whatever. I mean, virginity is so 5 years ago.
It was then that I realized what a bunch of morons we were. What the hell am I waiting for? I gotta get laid. And fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pivot in your chair and enjoy Garbage.
I'm only happy when
Get any closer, you'll be in me.
That was great fun. You're psyched. We're psyched to play it. I mean, my mom in Scotland and my dad are just going to be like, ah!
Coming up, Layla Roshan, Patrick Stewart,
These are the most important awards of all in town, and I feel I've finally grown up to them.
and the Lifetime Achievement Award.
What does it mean? We'll keep you posted.
When the 1996 MTV Movie Awards continues.
And now, an unusual look at life in New York.
Because usually it's in a dark room. I'm just doing it in the dark, so I don't really even see what the hell I'm doing. Bumping into stuff and just kind of watching the movie. You know, I look at the scene and I see what moves me about it. Let whatever happens happen, and then 6 months later I go up to the podium and I pick up my Oscar. No, I'm just joking with you. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Got a bad desire. Oh, Cable Guy. The biggest inspiration for the Cable Guy song came from watching Jim do his funny faces, but also just thinking about what it meant to be a cable guy in America in 1996. And how laying cable is kind of like laying railroad track. Cable guy, Mr. Cable Guy, cable lie, cable die. I remember him standing there dressed in flannel, dead wearing Showtime in the movie channel. The first comedy I ever did was way back, Weekend at Bernie's 1. This is when the guy first died, you know. I just busted a gut watching these two dudes taking this dead guy around, you know, and they're trying to make him look like he's alive. It also hit me on another level, you know, kind of a spiritual level, the idea of life after death and what happens to someone when they die in this country, how we deal with it. So I wrote up a little tune called Dead Man Party. There's the guy from the Single Guy and the guy from Less Than Zero coming down the beach. And they got a corpse with them. Got a keg of beer and a dead man. I don't know what they're mixing. Oh, a dead man party. They didn't use it in the final version of the movie. I don't know exactly what happened. Now we're gonna try to make him look like he's alive now. Wave that hand in the air now. Mister, no one is buying it. But then it was kind of happy coincidence when Tim Robbins called me up and said he needed a song for Dead Man Walking. This little light bulb goes off in my head. Wait a minute. I got a song called Dead Man Partying, so I gave him Dead Man Partying, but I changed partying for walking. And I didn't tell him that. You can't tell him that. It's a little secret. Because it'll make me give him back the money. I don't want to do that.
Hey, you know, Janine, hosting this MTV Movie Awards is kind of a sweet gig, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just kind of odd that they staged it like this.
Just lucky, I guess, huh?
She's a nominee. Hey, whoa, back off. She's a nominee for her performance in Waiting to Exhale. Please welcome Layla Roshan.
I bet you wait for me to exhale.
Music is very important to a movie. Probably the most important thing there is. I guess not more important than the film or the camera. So let me rephrase that. Music is very important to a movie. It can make you laugh or it can make you cry. Or if you go to a theater and they have one of those THX Dolby systems, it can make you partially deaf. And the nominees are...
Oh, that's pretty bad, you know?
Best Song. Seal, Kiss from a Rose. Brandy, Sitting Up in My Room. Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise.
I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As
they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light.
Whitney Houston, Exhale. You too. Hold me, thrill me, kiss me, kill me.
And the winner is Brandy, sitting up in my room.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank God, MTV, for all of your support, my family and friends. My family and friends and everybody here, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the Lifetime Achievement Award, Patrick Stewart.
Thank you. Good evening. When I was a young man growing up in the north of England, I remember going to see the films of tonight's honoree and being impressed by his quiet strength, his ability to cut to the core of what a scene was about. You couldn't take your eyes off him. He could tell a whole story with just a gesture or with the raising of an eyebrow. And we've all heard about his temper, about the people he stepped on his way to the top. But despite all that, or perhaps even because of it, he is beloved by millions the world over. In this business of stars and superstars, it will be no exaggeration to say that he is the biggest. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Godzilla.
The MTV Movie Awards presents the Lifetime Achievement Award to Godzilla.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for 10. I'm rocking my pants. What the fuck is the fear? Making the 10 rain down like a mine. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Overpowering. Obsessive, I'm towering. Damage, 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 damage. Things terror and mayhem passing. Hour, tower of power.
as a result of some infuriating bureaucracy, whether it's the Department of Agriculture or Department of Immigration, unfortunately Godzilla cannot be with us tonight. But speaking on his behalf, her behalf, its behalf, is the man who produced many of his classic films, Shogo Tomiyama.
Thank you, MTV, for awarding Godzilla this honor. The staff here at Toho are shooting our new Mothra movie, but express their heartfelt gratitude and appreciation. I think, however, that Godzilla himself is the happiest of us all. Coming up, Gary Shandling.
Where's the bathroom? Uh-oh, what was that? What are you looking for? I didn't pee on myself.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, God, get me out of this dress!
Whoopi Goldberg. David Duchovny. Penelope Ann Miller. Fugees.
What you gotta do when the award comes up is you gotta shiver. You gotta forearm shiver and go around that attacker.
When the 1996 MTV Movie Awards continues.
Below the Mason-Dixon line, 7 strangers are drawn to...
Our next two presenters are very good at what they do. In fact, they both teach classes at the Learning Annex called How to Present an Award. Currently filming his debut motion picture, Disney's Playing God, The X-Files' David Duchovny, and from the new movie The Relic, Penelope Ann Miller.
I'm so sorry. I thought he was you. I'm really sorry.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Breakthrough is a word that often passes one's lips with a modicum of dignity.
Excuse me. What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean? A modicum of dignity.
I don't know.
Okay. Then why do you say it?
Oh, I think we should just move on because I've had like too many Boston beans and Raisinets, and I'm going to just pop at any moment.
Okay. Righto. Okay. The nominees for Breakthrough Performance are...
Breakthrough Performance. George Clooney. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Now, do we all agree that what we are dealing with is vampires?
Leela Roshan. Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, it's yours. And I'm keeping it. Go home to your wife. We don't need you in our lives.
Natasha Henstridge. Species.
Please let me go. I wouldn't hurt you.
Yes, you would. Just don't know it yet.
Chris Tucker. Friday.
Damn! What you looking at with that girl for? Talking about she look like Janet Jackson. Not a damn thing! Got the car looking more like Freddie Jackson.
Sean Patrick Flannery. Powder.
All of your tests indicate that you have the most advanced intellect in the history of humankind. You understand what I'm saying?
If you thought I was that advanced, would you ask me if I understood?
And the winner is...
George Clooney from Dusk Till Dawn.
Well, thank you very much for this. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I'm stuck in New York right now, but this is well, it's a great honor. You know, I've had a lot of disappointments come award season over the last few years, dating back to the early '80s, back when I played George Burnett in the critically acclaimed series The Facts of Life. I'm sure you remember the episode called Where's My Puppy, where Mrs. Garrett and I helped Tootie and Joe find their little lost dog, but for some reason the Academy, well, they didn't give me any award or anything. And then I guess probably what I'm best known for, the immensely popular Return of the Killer Tomatoes, which was, well, it was a film about tomatoes that were trying to take over the world, and I stopped them. And the Academy decided that Paul Newman should have the award that year. So, Paul Newman. But I'm not bitter, because it's 1996, and you went out and you saw From Dusk Till Dawn, and you saw Seth Gecko, Vampire Slayer, and you said, you know, let's give that guy an award. It's time. Let's stop the insanity. And I thank you. Thank you at home, and God bless MTV.
Who are you? Who are you, really? What do you mean? I'm the host of the hit series Rescue 911. I thought that was Robert Stack. Robert Stack, are you insane? Listen, Hooker, what I've done will be puzzled over and studied and followed forever. People will have conventions, posters, books, CD-ROMs.
Sit back, you freak. You know, Messiah, you're a movie of the week. You're T-shirts.
T-shirts? That'd be great. Why didn't I think of that? We're here. This is it. I give the commands on this vessel. Helm, hard aport.
I'm picking up a vessel of unknown origin.
It's a Chevy van.
Who are you?
What is it? What is it?
We got a box!
What is it?
Oh, you'll see. You should be very proud. I envy you.
Envy me? You are me. No! What's in the box? Whatever you do, stay away. What the is in the box?
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play the song.
No.
Mr. Tambourine Man! Mr. Tambourine Man!
No!
Mr. Tambourine Man!
William Shatner rules! All right. Here to perform a cover of Roberta Flack's 1973 classic, the band with the #1 album in the country, Fuji!
This is how we do it. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his sword, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his word, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. Yeah, I heard he had a style. Yeah, and so I came to see him and listen for a while.
What happened next?
And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers. One time, singing my life with his words. Two times, killing me softly with his sword, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life felt all blood with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one out loud. Yeah, I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers. One time, singing my life with his words. Two times, killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly. With his song. Roberta Flack, take it to the bridge. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Roberta Flack.
Coming up, Jamie Lee Curtis, Ellen DeGeneres, and the award for Best Action Sequence. Brought to you by A&W Root Beer.
Still a pretty good video.
You've been watching that video for 30 years!
Shut your hole. If I wasn't in this chair...
But you're in that chair! Here. Eat your lunch! Just the way you like it. I don't care what you have to do to get the ball.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I get to follow Roberta Flack. You know, I love movies and I love action. In fact, I love action so much that I even like words with the suffix action in them. Words like traction, fraction, protraction. And my favorite, of course, is satisfaction. And like Mr. Mick Jagger, I too often cannot seem to get any satisfaction, except when I'm watching the nominees for the Best Action Sequence. And here they are.
Best Action Sequence. Broken Arrow. Braveheart. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Don't hesitate!
action sequence is Braveheart. I think Mel Gibson was supposed to be here to accept this, and I think he got very nervous. He's Australian, you know, and they don't do well under pressure. Trust me. So I accept this for him. I've kissed him. He's lovely. Bye.
All right, each year MTV presents a Best New Filmmaker award to the director, judged by his or her peers to have made the most impressive debut of the last 12 months. And this guy made a very, very impressive debut. And presenting the award to him is an actress who played my wife in Flirting with Disaster, Patricia Arquette, ladies and gentlemen.
Past winners of the MTV Best New Filmmaker Award include Carl Franklin, John Singleton, and Steve Zalian. For 1996, we continue in that impressive tradition. I am proud to present the Best New Filmmaker Award to director Wes Anderson, who, along with his partner in crime, Owen Wilson, spent more than 4 years of hard labor before delighting audiences everywhere with the smart, imaginative, utterly un-Hollywood, right, and totally hilarious Bottle Rocket. See what I mean?
This movie kind of emerged from a lifestyle of just going in lots of different directions at once. So it was about these guys who wander around and the kind of conversations they have and the kind of stuff they get into and all that kind of stuff.
Now, this is just a rough sketch of what I was trying to do. The idea of a practice job, a heist, and the idea that you and I both respond to goals, and it all leads to Mr. Henry.
I wouldn't want this to be perceived as a movie about slackers because these guys have aspirations and ambitions and all that kind of thing. Just the stuff they do is a little bit odd.
Here are just a few of the key ingredients. Dynamite, pole vaulting, laughing gas, choppers. Can you see how incredible this is going to be?
Let's get lucky. Just do exactly as I say. Let's move. Come on. Get one of the facts. A bigger one, you idiot. What do you think?
Don't call me an idiot, you punk. Do you have bigger bags for atlases or dictionaries, sir?
I admire anybody who's not afraid to look stupid, basically, because it shows character, you know?
What the hell are you wearing?
Yeah.
It's a jumpsuit. Looks like a little banana. Where are you from, anyway, man?
I'm from around here. I really want to be a part of this team, and I'm the only one with a car. That's good. That's good. Because that hits me right here.
And it's just such a weird kind of world that these guys are in.
I really don't want to do this robbery, you know?
Man, neither do I. Freeze! Come this way! Come here, come here! What are you doing here?
We work here.
You're always at lunch now!
Not always.
Yes, always!
None of them are part of any community. They're just these kind of three free agents who are just floating around. They stick together because they don't have anybody else to latch on to, you know? But they're trying.
On the run from Johnny Law. It ain't no trip to Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Best New Filmmaker, the wild and wonderful Wes Anderson.
James Caan was in our movie, and one day he came up to me on the set and he asked me what the title meant. And I told him I didn't really know, we just thought it kind of sounded cool. And he seemed offended by that, and he turned and he walked off, and I could see him kind of brooding on the other side of the room. So I went over there and I said, hey, I'm sorry I let you down on the title thing. And he said, forget about it, I figured it out. You want to know what it means? I said, yeah. I said, okay. This movie's about these guys who aim low, but they get there, they accomplish their goals. And bottle rockets are these fireworks that only go so high and they just make a little pop, but that's all they're supposed to do. And I said, wow, that's like the theme of the whole movie. And he said, yeah, it's like you guys, which I didn't know if that was supposed to be an insult or a compliment. But I kind of liked it. So I want to thank my friend Owen Wilson. He's my partner. We wrote this movie together. And he's also one of the stars, but he's the yellow-haired guy. And his two brothers, Luke and Andrew, who are in it, and our friend Bob Musgrave. And finally, Jim Brooks, Polly Platt, and Richard Sakai at Gracie Films. If Jim hadn't given us the chance to do this movie, I don't think anybody else would have, so we owe him a huge debt. Thanks very much.
Still to come, John Lovitz, Gary Shandling, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, and the award for Best Movie.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and lay eggs in all the snacks.
What can I say about our next presenter? How do you thank someone who's taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. The star of The Larry Sanders Show, Gary Shandling.
Always a pleasure to be here on Comic Relief. What a great cause. Aren't Whoopi and Billy really funny tonight? You know, throughout the year, many sandwiches have appeared in many films. That's right, sandwiches. I'm here tonight to present the award for Best Sandwich in a Motion Picture. This is quite an honor. But this isn't about me. Let's get right to the nominees, because they're backstage and they're nervous. For 4 Rooms, a turkey club sandwich.
Dude, please try and
For Goldeneye, a submarine sandwich with tomatoes and provolone.
It's my lunch.
And for Smoke, ham and cheese on sliced bread. Aren't they great? Weren't they great? I'm a little nervous because I had sex with the Turkey Club when it auditioned for the Larry Sanders Show. But this isn't about me. Let's get right to the ham and cheese on sliced bread for Smoke. Ham and cheese. Accepting the award for ham and cheese is Academy Award-winning actress Faye Dunaway.
Crazy or what? Oh, Rush. Thank you very much. This is great. You know, as an actress in Hollywood, I can most certainly empathize with what it is to be a sandwich. You know, smashed, squeezed, chewed up, drooled upon, and occasionally spit out. Thank you, and good night.
Have a lot in common. She's the co-host of MTV's Singled Out, and he was recently singled out as having the world's nicest ass. Jenny McCarthy and the star of the upcoming film High School High, John Lovitz.
Hello, Lucky.
You know, it's kind of funny that, you know, I'm on the cover of Playboy, yet you're the sexy one.
Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Oh, fine. Well, while you take a look at the nominees, I'm going to take a look at you. On the papa.
Wait.
Jealous? Hey, hey.
Someone call Lumberjack. We've got wood.
Sequoia.
Best Female Performance.
Hello.
Alicia Silverstone, Clueless.
Some teachers were trying to lowball me, Daddy. And I know how you say never accept a first offer, so I figure these grades are just a jumping off point to start negotiations.
Sandra Bullock, While You Were Sleeping.
A rich and handsome man has asked me to marry him, and I've said yes. Okay, that makes me a raving total lunatic.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Dangerous Minds.
I will not carry myself down to die. When I go to my grave, my head will be high. That is a choice. There are no victims in this classroom.
Susan Sarandon, Dead Man Walking.
You blame him, you blame the government, you blame drugs, you blame blacks, you blame the Percys, you blame the kids for being there. What about Matthew Poncelet? Where's he in this story? What, is he just an innocent? A victim?
Sharon Stone, Casino.
Anything you want me to sign, okay? I just want the key to my jewelry and I want you to let me go.
You want your jewelry?
I want you to let me go.
And the best female performance is Alicia Silverstone, Clueless.
First, I want to thank everyone again, and Paramount for making this movie, because that was really, really nice of them to see Amy's clear vision. And most of all, I want to thank Amy Heckerling, who I don't think I ever really appreciated as much as I do now. You just had the best. I loved it. I'm so happy that I had such a good script to work with, and that you stuck to your guns through the whole thing, so thank you so much. And Wayne, yes, and Jimmy and Ron, and Arthur Cohen, and Stacey Dash, and Brittany Murphy, and Paul Rudd, so thank you, and Twink, thank you very, very much.
All right. Our next performer is a personal friend of mine, and I'm very excited to introduce him. He's just started his first ever nationwide comedy rock and roll tour, and it's very funny, and they just had their first date. It's very cool. You guys know him as Happy Man, Happy Gilmore Man, the guy who beat up Bob Barker. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Sandler.
This song is going out to the man who saved my life. I think he's backstage, so I hope he hears it. When I was 15, the girlies didn't look my way. But I knew I'd get their heads to turn someday. I'd wear the cup at Wimbledon. Oh, drunk, right? President, or fly myself to Mars. Well, I got my fame, but not that way. I thank the Lord every day. Yeah. My brother knows a guy who knows milk inside. Back in high school, I asked a cheerleader to go with me to the prom, girl. She said, no, wait, Meg. So I ended up going with my mom. But now she phones me up and sends me dirty notes on the back. Just to try to hang with the guy who has a little something to do with Mad Max. And the girlies go crazy for a guy who has a brother who knows the guy who knows milk inside. Child! All right, everybody. Get your hands in the air. I told my friends that I'd be cool someday, but they didn't listen. Now I got 3 naked ladies under my car, fixing my transmission.
Smiley just attacked me.
Up next, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, and the award for Best Movie.
Good.
This is a living hell.
When the 1996 MTV Movie Awards continues. The 1996 MTV Movie Awards are brought to you by Blockbuster Video. Make it a blockbuster night. By Nike. Just do it. And by Wendy's. Quite possibly the best deal in chicken.
What? Beavis and Butthead, Do America.
Yeah, do America. We're gonna score.
Coming this Christmas to theaters everywhere.
There's gonna be chicks, and we're gonna go to parties. It's gonna kick. Ow.
Settle down, Beavis.
Problem. I would make out with you any day of the week.
Okay, well, bring up the next. Don't
Sorry.
touch me.
Oh, how do I make out with you if I can't touch you? I don't
We'll
know.
make out. You bring up the next person. We'll make out behind the baccarat.
Okay, all right. Here's Ellen DeGeneres.
I am here to present the award to Best Male, which is a very prestigious award. It can change an actor's career, I know, because I won it last year. Ever since then, the offers have been pouring in. I was offered the lead in, I believe it was Braveheart. Braveheart, and Mission Impossible, Crimson Tide, Flipper. Flipper's a guy. And I said no, because too many hours in the makeup chair, so I just passed on that one. And the nominees are...
Best Male Performance.
Anybody here from France?
Tom Hanks, Apollo 13.
Houston, we have a problem. We're not going to go bouncing off the walls for 10 minutes, and we're just going to end up right back here with the same problem, trying to figure out how to stay alive.
Brad Pitt, 12 Monkeys.
Wackos everywhere, plague of madness. Couldn't turn back time, thank you, Einstein. Now he was nuts. He was a fruitcake, Jim.
Mel Gibson, Braveheart.
One chance, just one chance, to tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
That's what you slipped in. That's what was on your shoe, and that explains the abrasion on your palm. Let me run that back for you.
Denzel Washington, Crimson Tide.
Lock Captain Ramsey's in his stateroom. Now! We cannot launch our missiles unless both you and I agree.
God help me if you're wrong. If I'm wrong, then we're at war. God help us all.
And the award for Best Male Performance goes to Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Good evening. I'm sorry I could not be there with you tonight, but I am in Alaska trying to reclaim my soul. I am running naked with the caribou. I am wrestling with the grizzly bears and swimming playfully with the oil-soaked otters. I'm sure I join the rest of the nominees when I say that this award, to me, is not only an ancient symbol of your appreciation, but it is also a grim reminder of the deterioration of your society, the dumbing of America, as some of you have so kindly put it. Oh, that reminds me of a story, an ancient tale about the raven that spoke to the movie critic. It goes like this. Take that with you. Pass it down. You do not have to understand it, for it is a parable. Thank you. Oh, this is going to be great kindling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Eddie, Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, I tell you, I left a lot of myself on that slide. I got to tell you, any major motion picture award program where they give a big winning hand to Bob Barker, honey, I have to come to, because that's very deep. And Bob told me he was surprised at what happened. See, you never know, honey, you never know. Actually, that's what I like about this whole thing, you know, I mean, because let's be honest, how many of you weren't wondering what the best sandwich was this year? See, I didn't even know what it was. Nobody told me. And then I understood when Faye got that sandwich, and I'm sure she don't even know why she got it. But that's okay. The point is, it's nice to be part of a show that hasn't lost sight of why we all love the movies in the first place, because it's a good time. So, here are the nominees for Best Movie, of which none of mine were nominated, but that's okay.
Best Movie. Clueless.
And she starts wondering what it's like to be liked by everyone and like everyone. So just like anyone, just like anyone.
Braveheart. Apollo 13. Dangerous Minds.
You think I'm violent, but listening, you will find my lethal weapon's my mind. The lethal weapon. The lethal weapon.
7.
And the Best Movie Award goes to 7.
When this movie first came out, a lot of people said, it's just an MTV movie. It's only an MTV movie, and tonight I just want to say, what's the problem with that? Thank you.
Okay, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the acts that may be edited out in post-production.
All right, REO Speedwagon, great performance.
As always, you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Sticks, Dennis DeYoung, incredible work.
Waylon Flowers and Madam.
Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop. It was a great show. Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
What are you doing, huh? A comedian needs a good straight man. She just didn't have it.
No, you were very, very funny. You had that dry wit.
Lots of fun, lots of energy.
Yeah.
A winner.
Jump on that one right there. I've seen you before.
So you think all the jokes worked, right?
All of them.
I did the thing about comic relief, and then the thing I said about sex from the Larry Sanders Show with the sandwich.
Well, that one didn't do that great.
You didn't
The
think it
others
did that good?
It's off the wall, and it's fun, and it's the most relaxed award show I know.
And they didn't feed me.
This is surreal. You guys, goodbye.
Keep it moving, keep it funny, keep it going.
To the party, all right.
Party.
We have Roberta Flack grace the stage.
Yeah, we have fun, you know.
I had fun. I don't know if my guitarist did. I think he's really...
What do you think?
Oh, he's there. He's smiling now. He wasn't earlier on. All right.
Good luck,
So
Billy,
cool.
hon.
So cool.
God.
I am the party pizza singing god.